The girl ordered the robot to jump out of the window. Without hesitation, the robot leaped. Shortly after, Neil heard a loud noise in the yard. He opened the door to check and saw the robot lying there, its body malfunctioning from the fall. Neil asked what had happened, but the robot wouldn't say. Neil guessed it was his daughter's prank and called both daughters to him. He taught them that even though it was a robot, they must respect it. However, his daughters still looked down on the robot. The robot had only recently come to this family. Their dad had bought it to be a butler, and they named it Andrew. Another person in the house who didn't like it was their mom because it always followed her, and its gaze from behind was scary. But what no one knew was that Andrew had a kind heart. One day he found a spider in the basement. Instead of ruthlessly sweeping it away, Andrew went outside and gently placed the spider on a flower. When Annie showed him a glass horse toy, he couldn't hold it steady, and it fell to the ground, shattering. Annie was very angry and told Andrew to go away. She was the kindest person to him in the family. Andrew looked at the wood on the ground. That night, he read books about wood carving. The next day, Annie returned to her room and saw an exquisite little wooden horse. She guessed Andrew had made it. She ran to him happily, telling him it was the best gift she had ever received. When Neil saw this little wooden horse, he began to realize his robot butler was not simple. He started to observe him continuously. One day, he went to the basement where Andrew was usually asked to stay and saw that it was spotlessly clean. Andrew was sitting in front of a broken gramophone, listening to music. Neil was amazed. He took him back to the factory and asked the boss if they had programmed the robot with independent thinking. They denied it vehemently. It turned out they had never thought consciousness could be born. Movie title: Bicentennial Man.